Somebody finally called us out. I'm not even kidding. Somebody said it as it is. Can you believe it? So there is a word for this thing. There is a word for I have to always be doing something. If I'm not doing something, I feel somehow. Sometimes God even said, wait, others are doing this. People are going to get their degrees. People are going back to school. People are looking for jobs. Their careers are expanding. God is telling me to wait. Am I being lazy? It's called over-functioning. I listened to Pastor Mike Jr. and I was just like, wow, the audacity this man has to finally call you and I out. And I'm saying you and I because I am also guilty of it. What is over-functioning? Over-functioning is doing more than God assigned to you. Has already told you this is the assignment. The assignment for this year for you might be to wait. The assignment for this year for you might be to focus on just one area of your life. But because you are so used to being in control, you want to be there for everyone. You're always available. Call on me anytime, I'm there. Which is great, but there are times where you need to rest. It's okay. Recently, something was going on in my life. My friend called me and we were on call for so long. And I told her, I'm so exhausted. I was making meat pie that I've never made before. I was making it. And she was like, if you're complaining you're tired, why are you trying to do this? Why don't you do this another day? And I told her, I don't want to think about anything. Do you know why sometimes we overfunction? You want to be abreast of all the facts in this area, that area, your social life, your marital life. Now you're burning out. Now you're always stressed. Your body is always aching because you are carrying the weight that is not meant for you. I'm a very responsible person. No, you're not. You just don't like to not be in control. Some of you would even hire an event planner. But you are still in the details of everything you want to know. And now you're stressed out. Why? Because you're over-functioning. You're carrying more than you should. I just want to remind you, be still. Something so remarkable about God is that God is not in the noise. He is in your stillness. If you don't obey and be still, you would not know because you are trying to be God. You are trying to function more than your capacity. So how can you see the hand of God in your life? Psalm 46 verse 10, be still and know that I am God. If you are not still, you are not able to know because you are so busy in every area of your life, your career, your marriage, your business, everything, your relationships. Over-functioning. If only I can work more. If only I can have more hours. Hustle harder. Prove myself. I cannot stay put. No. It looks productive. It sounds responsible. But it is not of God. You need to let go. Something super interesting about over-functioning is that it's typically just anxiety. You are anxious about everything, which is the absolute opposite of what God has said. Be anxious for nothing. But now you are anxious about everything. Anxiety that is masquerading as I am a very responsible person. You're overthinking, overworking, over-hustling. The Bible even gives us an example of Mary and Martha. When Jesus comes into their home, Martha is doing everything. Managing, cooking, serving, preparing things. Where is Mary? At his feet, learning of him. And Martha gets angry. Jesus, can't you see? And Jesus said, you are worried about everything else. One thing is needful, and Mary got that thing. She was doing more than was necessary. Jesus comes to your house, you are still serving, preparing things such that you are missing the sermon. You are missing the presence of Jesus himself. Be still means release control. That control, that remote you have, give it over. That is what it means. But it's so difficult. You want to fix everything, answer every call, solve every problem, respond to everybody, be there for everybody. Overfunctioning is trading your peace for unnecessary pressure. Emphasis on unnecessary pressure. Nobody put it on you. You put it on yourself. It's being more to people that God has assigned to you. Some of us are, there for people that God has, there have been signs. Leave this place. Leave this relationship. You want to change the person. You want to do everything. One very truthful thing about overfunctioning. A lot of times we do that because we don't like the silence. We're trying to avoid the silence because then you're going to be left with your thoughts. You're going to be left to face the real you. So sometimes you just avoid. Like my friend, I was like, I don't want to think about anything because I didn't want to hear. I didn't want to heal. I was not ready to do what it takes to be healed. You stay busy, but we don't know that busyness can also be a bondage. Even Jesus himself, he withdrew, he went to pray, he went to separate himself, consecrate himself. Some of us, we are always out there, all the social gatherings, you are there. There's never a time that you withdraw, consecrate yourself, you refresh, you renew yourself. Whatever burden, whatever thing that is keeping you busy, I want you to ask yourself this question: did God assign this thing to me? Or am I doing this out of guilt? Am I serving from a place of peace? Or do I feel pressure? Am I serving because I want to please people? Or am I doing this because of God? Am I doing this because God assigned this thing to me? Maybe you're not burnt out from your purpose. Maybe you're not overwhelmed because God asked you to do something. Maybe you say yes too much. Trust that if you don't move, God will still move. You don't have to be everything to everyone.